Ever found yourself scratching your head, wondering why a friend is acting so out of character? You know, like what happened to them? Or maybe you've even tangled up in some serious drama with someone you once thought you could trust completely. If any of this rings a bell, you might just be playing the role of a flying monkey without even realizing it. Picture this. You're in a situation where you're always the one cleaning up after someone else's messes. You're putting out fires they've started, or, worse yet, you're stuck right in the middle of their chaotic conflicts. It's exhausting, right? But why do we end up in these predicaments? And how can you tell if you're more than just an innocent bystander in someone else's drama? Today, we're diving deep into this uncomfortable truth. Buckle up for a journey of self-discovery and empowerment, as we explore the signs that might indicate you've been caught in the web of a manipulator. It's time to break free from those chains and stand strong in your own truth. Let's unravel this together. So, what's a flying monkey, anyway? This term comes from mental health advocate Robert J. Sternberg. In his book, The Art of Mental Health Counseling, he describes a flying monkey as someone who acts as a proxy for another person, usually a narcissist doing their bidding without even realizing it. Unlike a traditional puppet, flying monkeys operate more subtly. They often don't even know they're being manipulated. The concept originally hails from The Wizard of Oz, where the Wicked Witch sends out flying monkeys to do her dirty work. This imagery perfectly illustrates how these enablers can be influenced and manipulated themselves, often without any clue that they're part of a larger scheme. So why do people become flying monkeys? Most of the time, it's not because they're malicious or vindictive. They're just trying to feel needed, valued, and part of a group. Manipulators, especially narcissists, know how to exploit this natural human desire. They use guilt, loyalty, fear, or misinformation to get what they want, often without the flying monkey even realizing they're supporting a harmful agenda. Let's pause for a moment and reflect. Here are some questions to help you assess if you might be a flying monkey. Be honest with yourself. This is all about self-awareness and growth. Do you find yourself constantly bailing someone out of sticky situations? Are you always justifying their bad behavior or making excuses for them? Do you often feel like you're caught in the middle of their conflicts or drama? Do you feel obligated to participate in activities that make you uncomfortable? Are you frequently gaslit or manipulated by them? Do you struggle with feelings of guilt or anxiety when you try to set boundaries? If any of this resonates with you, keep watching. Understanding the tactics used by manipulators is crucial for breaking free from their grip. Now, let's look at some real-life scenarios that might catch you off guard. Imagine a close friend who has a history of being flaky, missing payments, breaking promises, you name it. Yet despite their repeated mistakes, you're always the first to make excuses for them. You might tell yourself they're just going through a tough time, or everyone deserves a second chance. But is it really that simple? When their actions start negatively impacting your life, like when they borrow money and don't pay you back, you might begin to question your role in this dynamic. You might realize that you're not just a friend, you're a flying monkey, enabling their destructive habits and inadvertently perpetuating their bad behavior. Let's talk about the manipulator's playbook. How do they recruit flying monkeys? Manipulators, especially narcissists, are masters at exploiting others' vulnerabilities. They use various tactics to pull people into their orbit. One common tactic is love bombing. This is where they shower potential flying monkeys with excessive affection and praise, making them feel special and important. It's like a warm hug that quickly turns into a chokehold. Then there's guilt tripping. They might say things like, "I'm really disappointed in you," or "You're not being a good friend," to pressure you into doing what they want. It's a sneaky way to twist your emotions and keep you in line. Fear-mongering is another tactic they use. They instill fear of losing status or resources, making you feel like you have to comply with their wishes to avoid losing something important. And let's not forget misinformation and gaslighting. They manipulate your perception of reality, making you question your own judgment and trust their distorted view. Once you're in their clutches, flying monkeys often become unwitting pawns, advancing the manipulator's agenda while remaining blissfully unaware of the damage they're causing. But here's the kicker. Flying monkeys rarely see themselves as pawns. Why? Because of the emotional hooks the manipulator uses to control them. Guilt compels them to take on the role of fixer, believing they must solve the manipulator's problems. Loyalty makes them feel obligated to defend or enable the manipulator's behavior, often downplaying or ignoring their harmful actions. Fear of losing the relationship keeps them compliant, especially when the manipulator threatens to expose their secrets or damage their reputation. And of course, misinformation and gaslighting make them doubt their own perceptions, reinforcing the manipulator's version of events and solidifying their role as flying monkeys. So how can you break free from this cycle? Recognizing that you're a flying monkey is the first step toward positive change. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary for healing and moving forward. Start by setting clear boundaries. Refusing to participate in gossip or smear campaigns against others is crucial. You might say things like, "I don't feel comfortable talking about your friends like that," or "I won't be drawn into this drama." Be prepared for some backlash. The manipulator might initially try to guilt trip or gaslight you, but stay firm in your boundaries. You might face isolation or rejection, but remember that true friends won't manipulate or disrespect you. Seek support from friends or family who genuinely care about you. They can offer emotional support and perspective during this challenging time. And consider therapy to work through any trauma or manipulation you've experienced. A therapist can provide tools to help you cope with the emotional fallout and develop healthier relationship patterns. Self-care is also super important. Prioritize your physical and mental health. Engage in activities that bring you joy and help you relax. This could be anything from exercise and meditation to spending time in nature. Remember, you deserve to live a life that feels authentic and fulfilling to you. It's also essential to reclaim your narrative. Challenge the manipulated thoughts and beliefs the narcissist has fed you. Replace them with positive affirmations and self-compassion. Remind yourself of your worth and the qualities you bring to the table. You might say things like, I am valuable, deserving of respect, and capable of creating positive relationships. And don't forget to educate yourself about manipulation tactics and red flags in relationships. Set high standards for how you want to be treated. Remember, you're in control of your life and have the power to shape your future. It's crucial to note that while being a flying monkey can cause harm to others, it's usually not done intentionally. Most flying monkeys are unaware of their role and genuinely believe they're reacting in their friends' best interests. Recognizing this can help foster empathy and understanding, encouraging compassion and patience as they navigate the path to healing and personal growth. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might benefit from this information, and subscribe for more insightful mental health content. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, you're not alone on this journey.